The National Hurricane Center still giving our area in the Gulf a low chance of tropical development, down from a medium risk yesterday. It still is at 30%. But the reality is it's running out of time to get its act together, as it's already bringing heavy rainfall to Louisiana, and it's going to be heading off there towards the west, moving into some relatively drier air. But we're also looking at the extended forecast today, specifically off of the Florida coast towards the east, for another trough to set up as we go ahead through the early to mid part of next week, and that could spin something up. And I'll come back to that in a second. A little deja vu there once again. Right now, though, if taking a closer look at currently what we're seeing here on our Thursday morning, got that heavy rainfall, but the defined low-level circulation is hard to spot here on satellite and infrared. Even the last few days, the low-level circulation was exposed, but you still could kind of find it. And right now, it's just almost dissipated out there, and get that broader spreading of the energy. And you're still going to be looking at coastal showers all along the Gulf Coast, extending back towards the Florida Panhandle, but no significant development in the forecast, just generally looking at these southerly winds bringing that moisture on shore. And take a look at the rainfall accumulation over the next few days as we got through the rest of our Thursday, Friday, and the Saturday. Yeah, there are parts of the Florida coast along the Gulf heading towards Mississippi, Alabama, the Louisiana coastline. I could see as much as 3 to 5 inches in total, just due to that streaming onshore and training and total accumulation over the course of several days. Now, talking about that long-range guidance, as I mentioned, a trough is going to be setting up as we go ahead into the weekend, but more so Monday over towards Tuesday. Our high-pressure ridge towards the east backs off. We have that trough dipping in from the north, and I say deja vu because ahead of Chantal, we had a very similar setup. Ahead of our Ninvest 93L, we've had another very similar setup. So the GFS is pulling for a closed off low here by Wednesday. That would be a invest area at the very least. The ECMWF not quite closing off the low, but there is that broader circulation showing the annotation of the same spot here based on this model versus the GFS. So we have two models that are kind of indicating something similar together here in that long range forecast. But you take away the guidance, because a long-range forecast, you always want to remember there's many possibilities. We have to wait for initialization of a low. Remember, even with 93L, which is the one currently impacting Louisiana, below me here, originally some of the guidance was trying to spin something up, and there was some models that were showing a full-on hurricane in Louisiana. You see, that did not take place. So always be hesitant on this long-range models, and if you see social media posting stuff, just make sure you have the full context of what it is showing you here. Overall, though, things do dry out around the first coast as we head into the weekend, but that moisture is going to build back in heading next week with that area offshore, at least a broad low, which I do also want to mention offshore. Sea surface temperatures into the 80s. Look at that in the center portions of the Gulf, high 80s near 90 already. That is more energy for fuel for any storm systems to not only develop but rapidly intensify. If we did see something spin up, we kind of saw it, the hints of that type of a situation with Chantal. So just something I want you to keep in mind as well. Anyways, I'm meteorologist Robert Speta. I'm at First Coast News. Check out Hurricane Central. We got more information there being posted as well. So yeah, stay safe out there, friends, and continue to keep you posted here on the tropics.